Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DeadWorld. Sun's about to go down. We managed to squeak out quite a little haul from our beachcombing, and we're on our way over to Desolation Point, I do believe, to go see what we can find over there. We were blessed with pretty decent catch over here. Going to go see what we can find over here. I still do not think this is our savior. I do not think this is going to sustain us for crazy long amounts of time. Oh, look at this coal. Coal has respawned. Um, because eventually we're going to start falling behind. We got lucky on this haul. You'd have to continuously find that amount on a regular basis. Because realistically, the food that we have is only going to last maybe 2 days, maybe a day and a half. We burn calories so quickly. I mean, look at it. We're just walking. We're 2 down on calories. So we're constantly looking for calories. And then the cold kicks in and we can't stay out and look for as long. All right, let's see what kind of weather we got here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Almost wonder if it'd be worth. Do we have a not 100% torch that we can use? Here, let's use this. Wasn't sure if that was going to help me on defeating the cold, but doesn't look like it. We'll keep it for now. Clear weather, no wind. We're going to walk right out to the beach coming right now. Skip this trailer or skip this going through the mine. See how pretty all this looks. This is going to be our first duck in here with the new enhancements, the visual enhancements, that is. So far, everything looks really good. The only thing I have yet to catch, I've seen some videos of it, and there's a thing where it looks like there's like almost like an avalanche event, and then there's a deal where like snow falls off the roof or like an icicle falls off the roof, and that looks really cool. But I haven't seen that myself. I'd have to say the coolest thing we saw was on the last episode where the snow was hitting the ice right there at the beach, and it kind of looked like almost like hail splashing. Okay, now we're 2 down. Let's hope we can pull this off. What do we have here? Oh, this is me here. Oh, we got a fish. Yeah, I know, Astrid. But that's another meal. Wonder if we're gonna have to go up to the lighthouse and warm up. Another fish. Good Lord, beachcombing has been so dreadful. Then all of a sudden, and another fish. All right, let's go to the lighthouse because we are now really heavy. Yeah, put that away, Astrid. Let's see if we can pull this off and get there before we get too seriously cold. I don't know what has changed. I mean, we have been so unlucky with this. And now all of a sudden, this last storm has been just amazing. Come on, we can get up here. Well, let's see if we can go in here and make you a normal fire. We did get some coal. That was helpful. We see anything else while we're up here? Got some planks. I don't know what the birds are going on about, but let's go in here and warm up. In fact, you know what? Sprint home. Let's keep those meters up. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Yay. We made it inside. All right. Now, something that was not exactly carrying as many matches as we've been. So we've got a stack of matches somewhere that we need to pay attention to. OKC left a message on that. Hadn't really been paying attention to it because we had so many. But we'll go ahead and keep using the fire stick here. I think we have some either in Hibernia or in the Riken. Here, use that and that. Okay. 29 minutes. Is that raw? Okay. It's all ruined. Come on. I can see you part green, part not green. Oops. Well, you might as well eat this now. No sense. That we'll eat in the morning. That's 1,100 calories. $13,800. I wish I didn't have to sleep. In fact, let's Let's just sleep close to the fire. How big is this? 13, 39. You know what? I think we can get away with an hour. It's going to be close. I hope I don't ruin this. But we need to keep our meters up. Okay, my calculation was right. Okay. Cook that. 29, 30. Okay. We got a ton of torches we can harvest. I know the hardest part about this, and it's probably hard for everybody to watch too, is that it's very repetitive. It's very much back and forth, back and forth. But if we hadn't have gone back and forth, you can see just from this, we would have never found any of this stuff. All right. Add one more stick. We got plenty of water. Okay. We're not hurting for water. Yeah. We're going to need to sleep again. So, tell you what, you're the smallest. Let's just eat you. And drink. Tell you what, let's sleep for like 3 hours and then poke our head out. Oh, sleep. Poke our head out the door and see what the weather looks like. It's not crazy. Maybe we can sneak out for a few seconds and work our way to the Riken. Pick that up. Probably don't need those flares. All right. We'll leave those behind. Let's see what the outside looks like. Uh, it's not beautiful, but if we hurry, maybe we can grab a few items on this side and work our way to the boat. You have anything you'd like to share with us? Uh, you can keep those boots. That was kind of spooky to hear the owl in my in what was my right ear in this headphones coming from the ocean. That wasn't where I was expecting it. All right, two down. I wonder. Same thing. Can we get to one down with the torch? No. Okay. Worth a try. At least we're only two down. All right, can we get to this thing? I'll tell you what's really nice is this new draw distance is really helping us. There's the owl again. Take you firewood. Is this more fish? Look at this. It's unbelievable. Tools, cattails. Okay, I think that's it for here. So let's work our way to the Riken. We can leave some food there. We'll get a good night's sleep and hope we can continue combing tomorrow. You had asked me 2 episodes ago. Hey, water. Let's grab one of those. If I was going to make it to day 60, I would have probably laughed about it. Now, I think 60 is within our grasp. I just don't know how lucky we're going to continue to be. So the experiment continues. I still think it's a matter of how well we can beachcomb. We've gotten lucky with the weather so far. It's kind of cool. You can see the water spitting from the waterfall in the background. Come on, Astrid, we can do this. Get in there before you get cold. Perfect. You know what? Warm up for just a second. It's not a big one, but we'll take it. All right, let's step outside. Drop this. Okay. Good enough. I grabbed the wrong one. That's fine. All right. Sleeper 4. I think when I was launching the game, I think it said my condition was 38%. So far we haven't gotten cold. If we can continue to keep our meters in the white, we might get back some of this lost health. All right, let's sleep for 3 more hours. Not too concerned about roaming around in the early morning hours when it's super cold. It's daylight. Tell you what, let's go out here and trade out this. But you know what? We probably could eat it now. Never mind. We don't need to go outside. Do we have some of it left? No. Nope. We did fine. All right. Let's get completely rested. How's our weight? Good. We're There's water in here too. Two down with snow. Doesn't appear to be anything over there. Let's see, this is here. Oh, wait, there is something over there. Just came into view. Don't need that. Another fish. Flare. Another cattail. Okay. Guess we're going to head back to the Riken and warm up because I don't think we can make Hibernia. Good job, Astrid. Good job. Yeah, it is. Drop that. Get inside. Warm up. Another flare. Anything need addressed here? This looks like the worst thing. Need something to do to warm up anyway. Here, let's just harvest this. I hear the wind picked up. Let's see how bad. It is cold. Let's see if we can't cover at least a small section of beach between here and Hibernia. We'll step in and warm back up. I see snow in the air too. Oh, walking in the wrong direction. There we go. Out of the wind for a second. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Maybe somebody left me a trunk full of snacks. How nice of them. He left me a trunk with a light shell. All right, let's go duck in here and warm up. least we're getting to the warmer part of the day. See, now we can see really well. You know what? We had been over here. I just realized that when the visuals came out, I was watching the sunbeams come through the glass. Okay, let's go up here and see if we left any matches behind while we're warming up, and just go ahead and grab them if we did. Empty, empty, searched. Lots of flares. Nope, that's empty. First aid kit we never looked at. I'd say we've got to have some in Misanthropes or Quonset also. Thought we might have left some here. Not to worry. Okay, good. Two down. Let's go see what we can find over here. Maybe our luck will continue. I see a lot of stuff. Just going to pick up everything. More cattails. Somebody's dancing shoes. Bob from accounting. Didn't leave us anything. I don't see anything else. I'm going to carry out just a little bit further, just in case, but don't see nothing. All right, well, everything has been properly searched. Now, the thing that would be extremely helpful would be to have another storm and reset this thing. Come on, we got to go, Esther. Try to keep you. Well, we're off to a good start. Keep going, Storm. Keep going. You can do it. Keep blowing in all that good stuff from the ocean. I'm getting you there. I'm getting you there. All right, leave that there. Let's warm up, and we're going to go out this door. All right, let's drop whatever junk we picked up. Five cattails, not bad. Tell you what, harvest those. We could use that to fix one of our hats at some point. All right, what's going on out here? All right, still storm, but calm down. I have talked about this over and over again about going into this little cove, and I keep forgetting when we get over here. So we're going to go do that right now. Warmer part of the day. We're not too cold. Stay out of the wind. We're in pretty good shape. Oop. Take advantage of getting some sticks while we're over here. Got a sapling back here. Don't believe there are any cattails in Desolation Point, so I'm not expecting to find those. Was hoping maybe to find some tea making material that I wasn't privy to or didn't see in a time prior. See the snow falling again. Yeah. Sorry about what happened to your truck, Matt. Okay, we've been in this truck. All right, let's go back to the Riken. You can see the trunk out on the ice, especially on the corner of your eye. If I look at it, it's not quite as prominent, but if I look at it out of the corner of my eye, you can see it. So the draw distance thing is really helping on that aspect. I wonder if that's what's helping with the beachcombing at all. we're actually seeing things that I may have missed prior. Okay, so we got 2 raw fish to cook. Hang on, let's go inside here. Let's see if I've got a storage box or something I set up that I'm not thinking about. Don't recall doing that, but searched. Newspaper. Empty. Let's go upstairs and check. Book. Want to be mindful of the match thing after OKC mentioned it because at this point we're not swimming in matches, but we're not like out of matches. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. We'll save a match and we'll light a flare with this flare. Come on. And we'll do a couple of things here with this. Put enough fuel into this to cook these fish and maybe make a little extra water while the weather's nice. It's been kind of nice having the water kind of waiting for us, so to speak. So 33. Oh, there we go. Not looking to warm up, but I'd like to be at least warm. When we go back to Coastal Highway, I was going to say if we go back to Coastal, but when we go back to Coastal Highway, we'll try to get over to Quonset, make sure we don't have matches hiding over there. Hey, you were supposed to be making water, silly. Tell you what, you should be able to eat that. So 17, 12, 8, 10. So we've for certain got 2 more days. I think you can eat 2,500 calories. I think that's what the meter is for. So we've got 2 full days plus we already got a full meter. The unfortunate part is now we're in the waiting game. There's really nothing left for us anywhere. And I don't think we're going to sit here and wait either. I think the smart money would be is head back towards Coastal Highway. One, we need to look for those matches to make sure we can find where we left them. They're either at Misanthrope, they're tucked away but we need to kind of get an inventory of that because now the parameters have changed a bit. So let's get this water going. Maybe we'll warm up. Maybe we'll take advantage of this weather. We'll head back into crumbling. I don't know why I was so worried about picking that up. Could easily do one more round before. There we go. We'll leave those two here. Got a few inside as well. How much coal did we have? All right. Not bad. Not bad. Take that one. Last one. Make it a good one. Nope. Okay. How about this one? That's worse than the other three. Here, let's use this one. Kind of in the middle. All right. Don't forget your food. We're not exactly warm, but I think we'll be okay. I think we can make it to the cave. Worst case scenario, we can duck into that mine area and warm up a little bit too. I should have looked at that just a little bit better. But we'll keep the torch lit. And we'll try to stay where we're at. One down, I think we should be fine. Barring a huge change in the weather. Then we do have some places we can get duck into. The nice thing is we're not far from the lighthouse either, so we do have some refuge. Now, are you going to let me up here, or am I going to screw this up? Thank you. It is pretty how they changed the fog color, the haze, where it matches like the sunlight and that. It does look really good. No, Matt's got a pry bar over there. All right. On the next trip, we're going to grab the pry bar from Matt and open up that trunk. God knows what we'll find. Most likely nothing, but you don't know until you know. Yeah, Astrid, it's going to get colder soon. But I think you're going to be okay. Let's go ahead and change this out now while we've got time. Let's just use this one. How about this? Let's get through the cave and we'll nap where we started the episode. Wind must be picking up. You could see it kind of coming off that little bit of snow that was in the road. Oh, getting an aurora. Heard the heard the music. Oh, come on. You've been doing so good. Please stay out of the wind. Please stay out of the wind. Oh, we're in the red, Astrid. We're in the red. No, don't let your feet get stuck now. No, Astrid, no. Come on. We're almost there. I didn't want to lose any points. I know. Oh, no, no, no. Go inside. Day 157. Somewhere between 141 39. I think we were 138 when we started. So hopefully I didn't lose that much walking in there. All right, let's get on the other side over by the gate. We'll take a nap and see what things look like. Beachcombing has like taken a 180 here in the last two episodes. I don't buy it. I think they're teasing me. They're just luring me in. Use this one. Depending on how much we warm up, maybe it might be worth it to try to get to the little basement. We are warming up pretty decent. Oops. These are empty. Okay. Almost warmed up. Yeah, no. I want to see if we can get a little further. I mean, I know I can't get to Coastal Highway. We don't have enough stamina to do that. But if we can get to this spot over here, we're just a little bit closer. I mean, even if I'd have got just to that cave, but I think one of the biggest things I'm anticipating or I'm hoping for with episode 5 coming out later this year is that at some point you have that discussion with Dr. Atwood and they explain what happened. Give us a good explanation as to what happened. All right. Just leave that here. These are all empty. I think we have some matches in that cave, but I'm not going to worry about those. But, ooh, it lit up in here nice. Much brighter. All right. Sleep for 4. 157 days. All right. Yeah. We should be able to do 4. Well, lights are still on. Sounds windy, but we know the aurora's still going. All right. Sleep for 3 more. Let's get fully rested. Yeah. I'm going to poke my head out here. See if it's as bad as I think it is. Uh, well, we could be having a blizzard. We're in a good spot. Crumbling Highway has been our best place to hunker, or our best beachcombing. All right, let's see what we can work on here. We did harvest that leather. Really don't need to. I don't want to waste it. There's not a lot to repair. Can we repair you? Sure, why not? Click. There we go. It's in here. Bad socks. Thank you. $158. Where are we at? Well, we've picked up a few points. I'm not complaining. My big concern now is can we get to Quonset without getting cold? I have a feeling we're gonna have to make a coal fire. We got what, 3 pieces with this? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Drop that, and we don't need these. Where are we at with hunger? Probably need to eat something, huh? Tell you what, just eat that. It's probably the heaviest anyway. Getting a little light on water. All right, let's go see if this is like a full blown blizzard. You can hear the wind, but without being able to see anything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's work our way down to the cave over here. Ooh, we're cold already. That didn't take long. Damn, Astrid. I thought we could make this. I am so sorry. I really thought we would make that without any issue. We are much colder than I anticipated. Yeah, okay, so we have 12 matches here. So that gives me a little more. Ooh, we aren't warm in here. Thought I'd get closer to the beachcombing, but it's not going to do me any good if we're not warm. Okay, there we go. Now we should warm up. Not quite cured. Darn. Could have fixed the rabbit gloves. Well, while you're here, you might as well. Well, that irks me. Ugh, that was painful. Trying so hard to fight for that extra health, and I screwed it up by trying to come down here closer. At least we got some firewood in here. The one thing the beachcombing has been providing is a decent amount of firewood. Oh, look at you. You're going to give up. All right. Let's get a drink. It's midday. That's not a very good torch. Let's try one more. Yeah, that's not much better. But we're going to live with it. All right. Let's see if luck be with us again. Oh, it's cold. I think you should sprint. Is this the same deer? Did we not get a reset? It is a harvested deer. I wonder because if it didn't decay. All right. What are you? You are birch bark. Okay. Let's go. I'd almost think that because we didn't harvest the whole deer and it didn't have a chance to decay itself out, it didn't go away with the blizzard. All right. Like, really? Okay. Tell you what, add a couple sticks because you got two burnt torches over there. Let's grab a torch here. Here, let's use this one. All right. We're running a little bit late, but let's go find out what's on this other side here. See if we got anything worth getting excited about. Day cleared up really nice. The clear days look really good too, I've noticed. Like when it's clear and sunny, it's like the lighting is bouncing off of things a little differently almost. Okay. Just another one of those teases. See the palette over here. I'm almost thinking we didn't get any changes. I wonder if it acts the same way, like if a wolf is close to you, it won't despawn. So I'm wondering if because we were in the zone when it hit, this will tell us if we can get to it. No, it's not going to let us close enough. I hate wasting the sprinting, but we kind of need to know. Well, I know we need to go. Windbreak is saving us. Okay. I think this has pretty much made my mind up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sleep for an hour. We're going to take this save point, and then from here, depending on we can get the weather to change a little bit, we'll head back into Coastal Highway, head towards Quonset. All right, so sleep for an hour. Wind is dying down. Ooh, look at that. Well fed. Is our water done? Okay, well, good. All right. Good time of the day. So, next episode, we'll head into Coastal. Try to get to Quonset. I think if we can take advantage of being rested, if it's warm enough, we're going to push to Quonset. We're going to go see if there's matches hiding over there. And if not, it's not a big deal. But we got to go look. We got to know for sure. Gather up all of our supplies. And then we'll head to Misanthropes from there. Decide how far we're going to take our beachcombing into Coastal. One day at a time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We got lucky on today's run, so we still got enough food to last maybe a day and a half, 2 days. It's gonna be tight, but we still got some beachcombing to do. It's a long science experiment, but part of it's fun, part of it's repetitive, but it's interesting no matter which. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.